Welcome everybody. This is Trevor Truck ASMR. And today I'm playing VRChat. Yes, once again, I'm playing VRChat. And this is a beautiful level design. You'll just have to bear with me. I'm probably gonna butcher the name. This level is called Yayoi Riverbed. I assume this is like a Japanese type of level. And the creator of this level, there's no way I'm going to be able to pronounce the name, so what I'll do is I'll probably just leave a screenshot, because I do want to give credit where credit is due. This is a beautiful, beautiful level, beautiful city. And of course, I am completely by myself. This is, as always, a solo VRChat experience. There should be no other players here, and frankly, knowing how VRChat is, trust me when I say that's for the best. So we got this very pleasant level here, and here's what I'm gonna do in hopes that it relaxes you. Okay, I am going to ramble, and I'm gonna try to ramble for as long as I can. Okay, so bear with me. We're gonna have a good time, and hopefully this whole experience will help you to feel relaxed and at ease, because that's what it's all about. Now, what am I going to talk about today, or rather tonight? I don't know. Well, let me start with this, okay? It is a Friday night, and I only bring this up because the truth of the matter is, it's very rare that I record on Fridays. Usually, my recording day is Wednesday. But it just so happens the planets have aligned, and fortunately, I am able to record right now. And it's just, for me, it's a moment of solitude, just enjoying myself and just kind of feeling pretty good about the channel and certain aspects of life that are going very well. And I think, you know, sometimes in life we tend to really focus. You know, we tend to really hone in on everything that is bad or everything that is wrong. I wanted to just take a moment to just relax and focus more on the positives, the good stuff, the positive stuff, the great stuff. That's what I want to do. And so, I want to mention that all of the levels that I will be visiting in this video, unless otherwise specified, are going to be recommendations that Regia made to me. So, a big thanks to Regia for these recommendations. Now, I see that there's a bridge over there. A nice bridge. And I want to see if I can cross it and maybe get to the other side, the other part of the city. First question I would have is, can I jump over the fence? Okay, there's kind of like an invisible wall. Never mind. It's okay. Anyway, I really like this level. It's very detailed and it looks really nice. I don't think I can go through that door. I think what I want to do is I want to get a good look at the horizon. And as I do this, I want to try to do a little bit of a trigger session. Now, I don't know if we can we sit on benches? I don't really know. I guess so, yeah. I wanted to try out some taps. So what do you think of that so far? Trying to do the 360 helicopter effect. Let's move on to the next map. Okay. Welcome. This level is called the Azure Blue Rooms. And I see, once again, we are going with a very traditional Japanese theme. I've always loved those things. Don't exactly know what you call them. I guess balloons, but I know there's an official name. I've always loved the sight of those. Got these beautiful blue flowers and the lamps. Look at that. Yeah, I know this game would probably be much better played with the VR headset, but honestly, the exploration is its own reward, honestly. So yeah, I see we have some private rooms. This is pretty cool. I like this place. Let me activate the mirror real quick. Okay. See the irony? The irony of all this is that I don't like bananas. I do not like bananas. That's a fact about me that if you ever met me and you gave me a banana, I would automatically just stop trusting you as a person. Because I do not like bananas. Well, let's see, how long has this channel been around? What are we going on, 3-4 years now? Let's drink to that. I love how the items just kind of float around. Wow. This is very impressive. I don't know if I mentioned this, but this level was created by Waka123. I figured I would mention that. And I see, again, we have a mirror. And I think this is a YouTube video playing, so if I don't know. If this channel gets a strike, then it's whatever. I'm not really too worried about that right now. See, we got some pencils. can draw some things. I told you all before that I was actually trying to learn how to draw. And I'll tell you, it's tough, and it's been tough. But I'm gonna try my best not to be discouraged. And I'm just gonna do what I can do, and hey, maybe one day I can make a video based on what I've learned and, do something with that. Because I have one of those digital drawing pads, and I enjoy using it. It's very nice. It's a little glitchy sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, but it does the trick, It does what I need it to do. So, now that I've kind of blabbered on enough, what do you say we check out some new triggers, okay? So I have this, it's like a jar of honey, and the lid has some ridges on it. It's a little bit of tap. That's like the lid with the ridges. So you get a little bit of trigger from that. This glass, I think this glass is probably making a better sound overall. It's very peaceful. So like I said before, I don't usually record on a Friday night. So this is kind of a rare experience for me. And the other thing is I usually don't even record at nighttime. Most of the time. I record in the morning. Because that's when I'm most... I guess you could say that's when I'm most creative, It's the time that makes the most sense for me. Before we move on to the next level, one thing that I want you to do is pretend that you're listening to, like you put a seashell to your ear and you listen to the sounds of the ocean. We're gonna do this for a little bit. Yeah, just picture it in your mind. Let's just pretend you have 2 seashells on either ear. During this moment, you can close your eyes, or you can stare at the balloons that are flying. In fact, that's a great idea. What I would like you to do is focus on one balloon that's floating from the water up to the sky, and I want you to just stare at it until you can't see it anymore while the triggers happen. Let's try that. Are you focusing on one of them? Because if not, then I'm just gonna stop the video. That's right, I have secret powers. I can just stop the video whenever I want to. if it is safe to do so, then it might be a good idea to just close your eyes and take a nap. Close your eyes and just fall asleep, if you want to. Either way, I hope that this is helping you to relax. So without any further ado, let's go to our next level. Hello everyone, and this is going to be our fourth and final level. I think that by now you've probably noticed a coherent theme with all of these levels, and I find the Japanese aesthetic to be really relaxing. You know what I'm saying? Like, this just works. This moon is incredible. An incredible moon. And I'm glad it's not the Zelda moon that has the scary face on it. So, I should mention, of course, what this level is. I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget. Fiji's Starry home, created by Fiji. And let's just take our time with this, because we got these lanterns and a little bit of some of these stone structures, but what catches my eye are the butterflies that are glowing among those trees. What a great level already. What a great level. I mentioned in another video that I recorded earlier today about how video games are definitely art. I don't even see how it's a question, you know? I've been playing Final Fantasy XIV, and I recently made it to a certain point of the game. For those of you who know the game, I am currently in Stormblood, and I reached a certain part of Stormblood that just took my breath away. Anyway, video games are definitely art. Wow, look at this. Look at the minimalism. And you could just rest in here, and you know, you could turn something that everyone can watch. You know, I think there's something that's both good and bad about VRChat. You know? In one sense, it's a way to create community. In another sense, you know, like, you don't want to spend too much time in VRChat and lose track of just real life. But then again, you know, like, I don't know if any of you have ever read Ready Player One, but basically it's a story that's actually quite prophetic in some ways about people putting on headsets and entering a very digital world, like a massive MMO, and being so immersed in it to the point where the lines between reality and video game are completely blurred. Look at me, just a cool banana. Anyway, this is the part of VRChat that I admire the most. Being able to explore a different world and to see the art and the beauty of it, I am absolutely stunned by what I see. And you know, it's late. It's late. It's 8 minutes after 10 where I live, and this bed has so many pillows. I never quite understand why people have more than 3 pillows on a bed. This here is pretty excessive. All you really need is 1 pillow, provided that it's, you know, puffy. Bed collider. Does that mean I can... Oh yeah, I can just walk right through it. I'd rather it be this way. Okay. Oh, looks like we got one of the butterflies in here. Okay, so, I'm kind of in that mood of going to bed, and if you've watched the video this long, maybe you are too. So, this is the part where I'm just gonna do a few more triggers. And actually, as comfy as the bed is, I kind of feel like I'd rather go outside. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, we're gonna go back to an old trigger that I used to do quite a bit, especially in my detox videos. This is the Xbox controller. And what's great about it is you can press all the buttons rapidly. Kind of like a chaotic ASMR. I never know, do people prefer slow and steady? Or do people prefer the more like fast and aggressive ASMR? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Do you like it fast or slow? This is what a pro gamer would sound like. Just rapidly pressing those buttons. I'm probably gonna break the controller at this rate, right? Okay. Now, this all wouldn't be complete without the classic trigger of the keyboard. So I'm gonna kind of... I'm just gonna kind of type. You know what I'm really thankful for? Thankful for this microphone. It has truly been the gateway to creating this type of content. And I've had it for about, I guess, 3 to 4 years now, right? So, and it still works. Is it the best in the market? No. It's just a Blue Yeti. Blue Yetis are, and I'm not saying they're bad, but they're very common. You could use it for ASMR. You could use it probably for music. Probably even more common to use it for a podcast. I think it would excel in something like that. But between the Blue Yeti and the voice isolation feature and DaVinci Resolve, which is the editing software that I use, I have a setup that works. Or at least it appears to work, I guess. I'm not trying to be presumptuous or anything, but it's become a routine now. And you gotta have the right tools for the job. This video is sponsored by... I'm sorry. I couldn't do that with a straight face. Anyway. I think we've had a good time. I think we've had a lot of fun. And, it is nice to do something different. You know, speaking of routines, sometimes it's nice to break the routine. And I just did tonight by recording on a Friday night. Oh, it's been great. It's been great. And I'm pretty sure I'll be back again to VRChat. And, these levels have just been phenomenal for rest and relaxation. So, I hope that a video like this can help you to sleep. And if this video is boring, well, that's kind of the point. It bored you to sleep. That's what I want to hear. Alright, everybody. That's enough rambling for right now. I'm gonna take it easy. And I hope you do too. Good night.